Hi guys! Okay, so today I decided that I was going to do my everyday look that I have been obsessed with this summer. It is more of a purple, almost cut crease look. It's not really cut crease, but you'll see what I do. But I really have been so addicted to it. I love how it like opens up my eyes and it makes my green come out in my eyes more than it usually does. And I just have been so addicted to it. And a lot of people have been commenting on it, which, that's always great. So I decided that I would share it with you guys, so if you guys had any more ideas, you guys could recreate it or do whatever you guys wanted with it. So if you would like to see my everyday natural look, please keep on watching. So first I take this concealer. I got it in my Ipsy bag, I don't know when, but it was like a couple months ago. And I don't know what it's called. That's what the packaging looks like. It's very dark for my skin tone, but I really like to use it on my eyes just to prime them. I am going to be doing my eyes first because I suck at eyeliner. So what I do is I clean up a nice line to match the shape of my eyes because both my eyes are different. And I just follow that line with my eyeliner. And it sometimes comes out good, but sometimes I have to erase it. So that's why I got my Self-Soul Makeup Remover. I don't know what I would do without this. It's a Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. It's the pink one. So it's not for waterproof, but I'm sure it'll take it off because it's really nice. So all I'm going to do is take that on my finger, the concealer, just put it all over my eyelid. And then I'm going to bring it up to where my eyebrows are too. You can do that to both eyes. Okay, all I'm going to do is go into the Carli Bybel palette. And I'm going to take the lightest shade, which is this one up here. You can see it. And I'm going to take that all over my lid just to set the concealer, because I've noticed that if I set the concealer, my eyeshadow goes on a lot better and there's no creasing. And this concealer is very, very sticky. You can really use eyeshadow primer, really anything. I'm very cheap, so I don't want to go out and get like the matte concealer. I really want to try it, but I'm not going to go out and get it because I have something like this that I can just slap on that was really cheap. So I find dabbing the eyeshadow on is a lot easier. Now that I look like I have had sunglasses on and got a sunburn, let's move on. Going back into the Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to take a mixture of these two colors. I'm just going to take that into my crease, almost as a transition shade, but it's really going to, it is a transition shade, but later on it's going to work as something that I'm going to cut to create that cut crease look. Now taking a more precise brush, I'm going to be taking the darkest purple and the darkest brown in the palette, which are these two. Just going to tap both of them on and then tap the excess off. And then you're really going to focus this right into the crease. This is going to make the cut crease look perfect. too patchy. You're just going to take a nice fluffy blending brush. You're just going to blend that all together. And it's really going to take that patchiness away. You're just going to keep blending and adding, blending and adding. I like to finish one eye before I move on to the next, just in case that you need to add or subtract anything. Well, not really subtract anything, more like add everything. And blend it. And then just keep doing that. I'm going to move on to my next eye. Goes past your eyelid almost. That's what you're going to use the Q-tip and makeup remover for later. Or if you didn't put your foundation on first, you're just going to use your foundation to straighten up that line. And I'm taking a nice concealer brush and the concealer that you use to prime your eyelids, or any concealer that you want. You are just going to sharpen up. Well, you're just going to almost erase the eyeshadow that got onto your eyelid, and it's going to really create that cut crease that you're wanting. And then going back into that light shade in the Carli Bybel palette, you're just going to set the concealer again on your eyelid. And through that, you might have erased something. Who cares? You're going to take a different blending brush, and you're going to take the two transition shades that we used from the the Carli Bybel palette, and you're just going to use that to really smoke it out again. So it's almost like a cut crease, but then it's not. And then you're just going to do the exact same things to the other eye and make it match. And now it's time for the fun part. Taking a cotton ball thingy, or a cotton swab, or a precise cotton swab, which I used to have. They're pointy at the tip, and then the other side is either like a normal cotton swab or it has a flat end. You're just going to take that and you're going to almost follow your natural line in a swoop to create a nice line. Then you're going to do the exact same thing to your other eye. Perfect. Yes. And then going in with my L'Oreal Infallible, the Super Slim Liquid Liner. It is in the shade Black. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to create my line. I don't know if I can do this on camera. I have just now not mastered the line. I still haven't mastered it, but I'm starting to get comfortable with the line, so I might not be able to do this on camera, so I'm very sorry. Okay, now that my eyeliner is done, I'm going to go in with some primer, face primer. I've been using this for I think a couple of my videos. I don't know, maybe one of them. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I haven't looked it up really. I pronounce it Avance because it has a little squiggly line after the E. That's what it looks like. It really mattifies your face and it makes your face feel like it almost like sucks in the foundation and makes it stay for a long time. I have noticed a difference. I used to not notice differences with primers. If anything, the primer would make my foundation almost slide off my face because I do have a oily T-zone and I could never find anything. So what I do is I take this primer on my T-zone, and you have to work fast with this primer, and you almost have to smooth the hairs the way your face naturally has them, because then your hairs will just stay put, because that's really what this primer is really for, is just to make your pores, I don't know, I guess clog them, and make your hairs stay the way you want it so you don't see our hairs anywhere. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's be honest, I don't even know. But you really have to work fast with this primer because it does, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. That's my one pet peeve about this primer, is when it dries, it becomes very patchy, and it's almost like whenever you put a mask on and you have remnants of a mask and it's like white and then skin. That's almost what it's like. It just gets really patchy. But if you work fast, it works out perfectly. And then I take my Maybelline Master Prime primer base. It's in the green one. It's because obviously my cheeks are red. This isn't sunburn. This is how my face is. And I take that and I put it on my cheeks away from my T-zone because I don't want my T-zone to be oily or have too much, I guess, moisture. I don't know. Anything that's not mattifying, I do not put on my T-zone because it looks bad. So I just put it around here. Little on my neck. And then after that, it's time for the foundation. I take my L'Oreal True Match foundation, and this is in N3 because I got my tannin. I feel like it matches me perfectly, but these lights are the real truth teller. And plus I'm wearing a tank top, so that's going to show off everything. I should have worn turtleneck so then no one would have been able to see that I wasn't matching foundation to my body. Oops. My bad. And all I'm going to do is take my cheap Kohl's Beauty Blender that was $6. It actually works very well, I would say, because I've tried the Beauty Blender and I liked it and everything, but I got it for Christmas about a year ago, and I didn't realize that you had to wash it every single time you used it, and I didn't ever, and it started molding, and I just thought it was foundation. So then when I did get a Beauty Blender cleaner, I cleaned it and the black wouldn't come off, and I realized, like, I watched a video and someone said that your Beauty Blender will mold. So then I decided that why pay $20 for a Beauty Blender if I suck at responsibility and I suck at spending my money. So why is just better to get a $6 Beauty Blender, do whatever you want to it, not have repercussions. You know how it is? No? Okay. I'm just going to dab it all over my face, on my forehead. I like to do one side at a time, if you didn't catch on. The first layer. I sometimes go in and like apply the foundation to the areas where I think it has the most redness, because my face is super red. Everyone has something wrong with their face, and I feel like my most problematic problem, I guess, is the redness all over my face. Now I'm going to be taking my Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in 125 Fair. I've been getting really into this. For a while, I haven't been putting concealer under my eyes, on my nose, you know, the obvious areas. I haven't been putting it there, and I just recently got into it, like, really well. and I really, really enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do now. To go back with my cheap beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend that in. So dark, I'm going to use my usual pale powder that I would usually set my whole face with, and I'm just going to set my under eyes in every single place that I put concealer on, and I'm going to set it with that. It's my Kat Von D Lock It Powder Foundation in the shade Light 45. I'm just going to put that on my beauty blender, and I'm just going to place it under my eyes and everywhere else. Take my CoverGirl True Blend Minerals Loose Mineral Powder in the shade 410 Medium. It's like this, and it's in a powder form. I'm just going to put it on a big brush and place it all over my face. Now I'm going to go into my Kat Von D Contour Kit Light to Medium palette, and I'm going to be taking these two shades, mix them together, and use that as my contour shade. Just to bronze up my face a little bit, I'm going to be taking the Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. And then now I'm going to take my Mary Luminizer by Balm highlighter, and I'm just going to place that on the tops of my cheekbones and above my brow bone. I don't really like blush anymore, so I'm just going to keep it at that. Got my highlighter on, my bronzer on. Perfect. Now I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in medium. Looks like that, and it has powder and wax in it. I just use the powder part because I tried the wax, and the wax, it does leave a tint, and I don't like that, so. Essence Make Me Brow eyebrow gel. And I'm just going to set my eyebrows with that and almost give it a tint too. Going back into the Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to be taking those two dark purple and brown shades. Just going to mix those up, and then I'm going to place that on my lower lash line to make everything even. Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. It's the travel size because I got it in an Ipsy bag, and I've been addicted to this mascara lately. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat my bottom lashes first. I'm not going to use falsies because I have tried falsies and I don't wear them, so I'm not going to put them on just to make a video. But if I ever do wear them, I will put them on, but not today. And then I always get mascara underneath my eyelashes whenever I put them on. So I'm just going to take a Q-tip, a dry Q-tip, and afterwards I'm just going to flake off all the mascara because I'm very messy when it comes to mascara. But I like to double coat my mascara. So for my top eyelashes, I'm going to take the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and it's either black or very black. Either one. It looks like this. And I'm going to coat my top lashes first with this. And then after that, I'm going to go back in with the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara, and I'm going to put that right on top of it when it's wet. To go back into the highlighter shade in the Carli Bybel palette. If I can see, it's this one's the lightest one. And I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight and also an inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to take my L'Oreal lipstick. I think I've used this before. It's in the shade 181, and it's the L'Oreal Color Rich. It's in sheer linen. Looks like this. It's really, really nude. I'm just gonna put that all over. And this is my everyday look that I have been doing for like almost every single day. I have been having super lazy days, and the fair has just come since it is the 4th of July. When the first day came, I wore this look and I got so many compliments, and I really like this look because I feel like it brings out green eyes. And it's not really that hard to do. People think that it's really hard, but all it takes is a lot of blending, I guess. And if you don't want to blend, you don't really have to. Makeup is your ballpark, and if you don't want it to be super glamorous and a lot of glam, then you don't have to make it. But I really enjoy doing this look, and I hope you guys like it. And if you guys do, please hit the subscribe so I know that you guys like this. I need ideas, so please leave comments down below for ideas that I can do, because if not, I'm going to be doing Tumblr looks or something crazy like that. But so far I've been just going on what I've been liking to do every single day, and if you guys like this, please hit subscribe and let me know what I'm doing is actually being seen and has been being liked. Thank you, bye!